Hello, here's my next video in my series for my kids who want to learn how to cook the things that I cook. This one is pecan pie. This recipe I got from the Nugget. I'm originally from Sparks, Nevada, and the Nugget was somewhere we grew up going to all the time. I worked there. It was a casino, but they had a lot of restaurants which were really, really good. And this pecan pie was renowned, just fantastic. So anyway, they had recipe cards, and so we took so it's delicious. It's really, really good. Okay, start with 3 eggs, and I like to whisk those a little bit, kind of mix that before I stick the other stuff in. And then I'll put in a teaspoon. How much is it? Actually, I'm using this new vanilla that I got from Sam's Club. So we'll see if it's good or not. It's not good if I can't open it, that's for sure. Trusty, dusty knife. All right, so it says 1 tablespoon. No, that's teaspoon. I can't read. Teaspoon of vanilla. I don't know about that measure with your heart thing. I just always go by the recipe, but you know, measuring with your heart could be fantastic. If your heart is good and you are a good judge of things, you can measure with your heart. All right, then I would stick the butter in right now, but it's melted and I don't want to curdle the eggs, so I'm going to stick the Caro syrup in and then do the butter last. So it's a cup of Caro syrup. You can use generic, but I had Caro actually this time. I don't know. I haven't really compared to see if it makes that much difference side by side. So I cannot tell you if, you know, your Great Value is going to be not as good. I think most Caro syrup is, or most syrup, corn syrup is probably the same. So mix that up a little bit. And then I'm going to add a stick of butter, which is technically 4 ounces. And once again, I have forgotten that I'm going to need sugar, and my camera is on the sugar. So I'm going to have to move my camera. There's all these cute people out there that have these darling accents. You know, they got their southern accent, or they're British and they talk like this, and it's very charming. And I feel like, you know, I'm just boring old American accent from the Midwest or the West. Just no accent is what I call it. And then we need 3/4 of a cup of sugar. There's that one girl. What's her name? Rolene or Arlene or something like that. She always says sugar. She's really cute. She's adorable anyway. All right. And you can't really see what I'm doing, but anyway, put the sugar in, mix it up really good. And the key for this one is to let it sit for an hour. The recipe says let it stand for an hour. I don't know why. Probably to let the sugar dissolve, because you don't want you never want anything to be grainy. I know it will cook, and when it cooks, it caramelizes and turns into deliciousness. Earlier I made the pie crusts, and so when it's about ready, then I'll do that. And then the next thing I do is I'll finish it up, and then I'll piece it together when I'm ready to do it. So it'll be all in one. But I'll give you a little bit of a look-see. So it looks like that, and then I'll show you what it looks like after an hour. And then we'll put the pecan pieces in the shell after we've rolled it out, and then top it with a beautiful array of pecans that look so precise and lovely. Talk to you later.